So why do we call it Universal Kabbalah? Well, first of all, it's because it's a universal pattern, but secondly, because the version of Kabbalah that we're talking about here with the Universal Kabbalah is a Kabbalistic system that is not tied to any particular religion. Now, when most people think about Kabbalah, they think about Jewish mysticism, and there certainly is that. And in the Jewish mystical Kabbalah, they have developed a deep system of understanding the Torah and the hidden messages within the Torah, and they have studies of Zohar and rabbinical commentaries on the deeper mystical implications of the Jewish religion, and working with gematria and the study of numbers behind the words and the letters, and all of this is very beautiful. And in general, it is very much applied to our lives. It's in the same way that the Universal Kabbalah is. But in Universal Kabbalah, we focus much more on it being a map to the self. You know, how can we use this tree of life, for example, and how can we use the understanding of Kabbalah to really harness ourselves and to take it into a system of universal principles that don't rely upon any particular religious dogma or expressed ways of being. In the Universal Kabbalah, we're looking for what are the universal truths, what are the universal principles that we can all benefit from, no matter what your personal, spiritual, or religious preferences may be. You can benefit from Kabbalah. And so in the Universal Kabbalah that I work with, is coming through from the modern mystery school tradition. And in the ancient Western mystery school tradition, there's influence from many different ancient spiritual traditions from around the world. So we work with some of the Hermetic teachings, some of the Templar teachings, we have shamanic studies, we have path of initiation through the Western mysteries and the lineage of King Salomon. And we even have places where we see where the Eastern traditions and the Western traditions unite and really point to the same thing. So in the Universal Kabbalah, I will draw from mystical teachings and traditions from all around the world. You know, I can draw just as much from the Sufi poets as I can from the New Testament of the Bible, as I can from the Old Testament and the Torah, as I can from just modern day science and physics. This is how Universal Kabbalah works. It's a system of correspondences where each part of this tree of life becomes like a filing system, and you're able to take everything from the world around us, everything that we could possibly know about ourselves or the universe, and we can map it into this filing system. So if you were to think of each part of the tree as being like a file folder, and each one has a specific purpose or function, then anything that relates to that, we would learn to file it into that. And then through the Universal Kabbalah and seeing all the interconnections between these different aspects of life, we can come to know more of the greater and how they interact together and work together. So I'm going to be taking you through a journey of what each one represents so that you can get a little bit of a taste of how each one can apply to your life and what you can do with it, and how you can start learning more about this beautiful system called Kabbalah and the Tree of Life. Looking forward to the next step with you.